Happy 2024. It's the new year, and I'm sure a lot of you have set some 2024 health goals. But maybe now that we're like a month into the new year, you're realizing, dang, it's a little tough to stick to this. You know, if you guys have snacks in your break room, birthday party celebrations, other parties, meetings, events, life's gonna throw things at you from every which way, which can make it a little bit difficult to stick with your new healthy habits. Today, I'm going to talk to you about an idea and run you through an exercise that's from this book called Can You Be Alone with a Bowl of Chocolate by Irene Berman Levine, and she's a registered dietitian. So in her book, Irene has a really great exercise that goes through supportive situations and sabotaging situations that you or others or your environment may be putting you into. So supportive versus sabotage, what does that even mean? Irene also refers to it as safe and unsafe. So what this means is looking at different factors, emotions, activities you do in your day-to-day life, and which ones support your healthy habits and goals, and which ones kind of sabotage it and get in the way of you sticking to your goals. So we're going to look at how are you supported or sabotaged by yourself, by food and drinks, by your environment, by people, and by your emotions. So all you're gonna need is just a pen and paper or like the notes app on your phone, just somewhere for you to jot down and organize your thoughts.
The first is how you may be supporting or sabotaging yourself. An example being, I rarely buy ice cream versus if I buy ice cream, I buy a really large package. Another example could be, okay, I make dinner for my family every night, which is a healthy habit to have, but a sabotaging behavior could be eating dinner in front of the television every night. The next one is food or drinks. So make a list of foods that support your healthy habits. And then also some foods, maybe aren't the safest for you to have in the house because you're going to overeat those foods. This doesn't mean you can never eat the foods on your unsafe list. It just means that you want to have them on your radar to be sure you're eating them in the proper portions. This list is a great place to also list foods where you're going to struggle with eating the right portion size. This can help you to brainstorm other ways to purchase or eat this food to make it less difficult for you to stick to a regular serving size. The next category is situations and environments. Think about places or situations you're in where you might excel or struggle at sticking to your healthy habits. Who's with you? What are you doing? And what's going on at the moment that makes it difficult or easy for you? Next, think about the people in your life. Are there certain people that when you're around them, it's really easy to stick to healthy habits, and others where maybe it's not so easy? This doesn't mean that the people on your sabotage list are trying to sabotage you or that you can't spend time with them. It just means it might be good to try and think of alternative activities to what you guys usually do so that you can stay on track. The next is emotions. Think about emotions where you might be more or less inclined to eat certain foods. It's good to be aware about what emotions cause what cravings or aversions so you can be sure you always have the right fuel for your body on hand.
Now that you have your list of supportive and sabotaging situations, take some time and look at both sides. Look at your supportive side and think, how can I make some of my sabotaging situations more like this? And vice versa. Look at your sabotaging situations and see, okay, is this really out of my control, or do I have the ability to take an action to set myself up for success? An example would be, okay, I know if I have ice cream in the house, I'm gonna eat the whole quart. I can't stay out of it. So a solution to that sabotaging behavior or environment would be, okay, I won't put the ice cream in my cart at the grocery store, or you could buy a smaller pint or a single serving package. That way you still get to eat the whole thing, but it's not an entire quart. It's a much more appropriate serving size. If you found this exercise helpful or you feel like you want a little bit more support, I definitely recommend you pick up a copy of Irene's book. I think it's full of really great information and really applicable fun exercises that you guys can do. Thanks for watching this episode of CEWL Bites, and I'll see you next time.